welcome to Yes Friday. It's Have You Heard's Friday date with Yes, and today we are having a piece of tomato. Here we go. Let's get everything a bit. Have we got it right? Yes, I think so. Right. Anyway, I've got it down there as well. Tomato and its arriving UFO. So this is Yes Jim, but not as we know them. Well, it is actually. It's the just about classic lineup, isn't it? And it is a song inspired by Close Encounters of the Third Kind, because this album, of course, was released back in 1978, not too long after the famous Spielberg movie. We've done a number of tracks from this album. We've loved them all. We will love this one. It has lots of talking points, which we'll talk about afterwards. But in the meantime, welcome to the channel if you're new. If you're a big Yes fan, we've got dozens of Yes videos for you to check out on the playlist. Please like and subscribe if you are new. If you're a regular, hi there. Great to see you again. I am suitably dressed. There we go. Oh dear. My t-shirt is has been worn so often it is getting a little bit close to the edge. But let's play Arriving UFO from the album Tomato.
So seriously, really, when you called and said you'd seen a UFO. But then it dawned on me, the message in writing spelled out a meeting never dreamed of before. I looked out in the night, strange and startling was this voice of time to say there's got to be a linking of everyone, got to be a center. Of the future to behold. Vessels of a different impression, none that we could ever hope to have known. So look out in the night once they arrive on that meridian like invisible empire of energy. In the ships we see the coming of outer space. To conjure with the force as it has been known to be seen. You say I'm a fool, a believer, but your feet on the earth, it is green. But look out in the night, wait for they arrive to start your signs as I do. Here it is, the coming of outer space. Such a beauty like the coming of outer space.
You really do expect to hear those five notes from Close Encounters, don't you, right at the end? Da, 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 or something like that. I love that track. I've always loved Arriving UFO. Um, I don't know why it gets the ridicule it gets. Some people ridicule it. I think lots of Yes fans absolutely love it. And of course, the band over the years have been critical of the album. Lots of fans have been critical of the album. I've been critical of the album, but I still go back and play it because while you can be critical about it, it's still a Yes album and it's still got some damn fine stuff on it. It really has. And this is no exception. As I say, John was inspired by Close Encounters to write the lyrics. Rick wrote the instrumental section. And in the booklet, there's a nice little essay in this extended edition booklet. And Rick is quoted as saying in that this particular song could have been one of their greatest, and on stage it could have been a huge showstopper if they'd just stopped and thought a little bit more, um, and had been a bit more self-critical. He says, with a few with a few more overdubs and a remix, this could have been absolutely tremendous. It really is good enough for me. And I think the sound textures, the soundscapes are absolutely fantastic. And then when you've got the headphones on and you listen to Chris Squire's dirty bass, oh my word. What a bass player. What a bass player. Alan White is also superb. I had to stop and go, wow, Alan, on that. I don't listen with my headphones enough these days. And it's all part of this whole music at your fingertips stuff, isn't it? We don't sit down in our armchairs or lie on the floor like we used to with our headphones on and just listen to the music. You pick up so much. Yeah. Um, yes, it's maligned a little bit. The production is a little bit thin, and of course, as all the band own up for, they say once Eddie Offord left, and they didn't choose a producer, it was five people all getting their hands on the faders, and not enough critical, nobody, I suppose, critical enough or in a position to say, no, that doesn't work. Yes, that is better. Let's add this, whatever. Um, I think the kind of stuff that Bruce Fairbairn must have done for the ladder, somebody to just say, whoa, this is what will work according to my ears. Um, Still, there we are. I reading up in my research. There's a lovely story of Rick, of course, deciding to use mostly Polymoog and Birotron, which was his. He was part of the team that developed the Birotron as they hoped to be the natural successor to the Mellotron, or the Chamberlain, as Mike Pinder was using in '72. Um, and while he was out of the studio, they substituted one of the tapes in the Birotron for a Seals and Crofts tape. So when he got back in to play, he heard Seals and Crofts coming out of it. What the hell is going on here? What is this? And everyone's falling about laughing. And Rick, normally known for his good moods and sense of humour, couldn't take it. He stormed out. I'd love to have heard that. Seals and Crofts coming out of a Rick Wakeman Birotron. There we are. I would also have loved to have been anywhere close to where they toured in '78 after this album, because it was in the round, I believe, and I'm sure already in comments people have said they've been on that tour, they saw them, but please put them in the comments again just to remind me. I would love to have seen Yes in the round, doing Arriving UFO. Oh my word! Thank you. That sounds like fun. Yeah, the album got to number 8 in the UK, got to number 10 in the States. I believe it was the fastest selling Yes album to get to 1 million sales in the USA, which says something about Yes, even in 1978 when punk was running wild over everything else. Yes still sold all these records. Um, I was also earlier this morning listening to all the extra cuts that are on this CD. Um, there's about 7 previously unissued or demo songs. Really interesting listening. All of them, I'm not surprised they weren't on the album because, as is usually the case, if it's previously unissued, it's generally for a good reason. Demos are demos. Demos are just interesting to hear how songs develop and form. Previously unissued means that they're a little bit weaker than the stuff on the album. And this is the case, but some interesting stuff. Abilene and Money. But the one that got me the most, I think it was You Can Be Saved. So if you've got this CD or if you've got Spotify, have a little listen to You Can Be Saved and see what you think of it. Almost made the cut, I would have thought. But there we are. Please, as I said before, please comments would be great. Yes, Friday is always a meeting up for a lot of the people who watch this particular channel. And as I say, if you're new, please go and look on the playlists that we have. I mean, we've done over 300 videos now already. It's crazy. I'm going to be quite a busy chap over the next few days. I'm going to be uploading onto Patreon a few full album reviews. I'm going to put a whole lot of content into Patreon and do a little something with the structure of Patreon to make it a little bit more welcoming to people. I would love us to build that community, and it's not about making money, it's just about trying to get people to become more involved in the channel already. Although quite a few people are, I still would love to do other stuff, full albums, and of course, anything that's blocked by YouTube we can put on there as well. So take a little look at Patreon after this weekend, I think, when I've done a little bit of work to it. But we'll talk about that more in the future videos. For now, thank you very much for having watched. As I always say now on a Friday, it's been great listening to Yes, and of course listen to more Yes today. This is the day. Enjoy your Yes music, and I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow's video. But until then, cheers everybody.